Alright, hello everybody. Today we will be upgrading this, which is a Western Digital MyBook AV, into a mini server. Now, I got this thing at a yard sale for $8. Brand new, they usually go for around $230 to $240. And the hard drive I chose is a Western Digital Ultra-Star Data Center drive, which these run from around $200 to $300. I got mine on sale for about $170. No, scratch that, $160. So let's get started. Okay. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to tear this down. Now, the tools you'll need is a flathead screwdriver or a spludger and a Phillips screwdriver. Alright, there's latches in here which you'll have to unhook as follows by sticking the screwdriver within and like this, but you can't force it too hard or you might break the case. You need to find a way to leverage it in and pop the little latches within. As you can see, I already got one done. Now I just need to do the other three. There's two on each side. You'll hear a pop when you get it loose. Once you get the latches done, what you'll need to do is you'll need to work it loose, which it should just slide on out, like so. Now, don't force it or you might break your case. Now, as you can see, it's just held in there by rubber. The stock drive is 1 terabyte. The MyBook AV is usually for DVRs, but you can use that as an external. But what we're going to do is we're going to turn it into a mini server, as I stated earlier. Now, to get this out, you'll want to take your drive out of here. It's held in there by 4 rubber things, as you can see. What you'll want to do is when you see this, there's this flap thing right here. You want to push your drive out this way, towards the flat part of the drive that shows. And it just simply comes out. Now you can set this aside. You won't need this for this next step. You take your screwdriver, and there's 2 screws on. Well, yours might differ because there's several models of these. There's a MyBook, a MyCloud, different variants of them. But this one right here just has 2 screws. You'll want to take those screws out. Like so. Now, all you gotta do is slide this off the drive, like so. And then there's the stock drive. It's already empty. I don't think it was ever used. Now, we'll take this drive, this is the 4 terabyte one, the new one, and attach it like so. Now, strangely, this one has 3 holes, and I just now noticed this one only has 1 on each end, but it should still work. We take our screw and stick it in, like so. that should hold. It should be able to hold that in there. Now it weighs a little bit more than the other drive. Then what we need to do is we need to reverse the process when putting it back together. So we take our rubber thing here, stick it back on, and then we take our drive that is now housed in this, and stick our little rubber thing back on like so. And then we just simply set it back in there, and it should pop right back in. Get kind of a snug fit. And there we go. Now, it should be ready. Clean up the circuit board if it's smudged. And now it's ready as a little server. We take our case, making note of the Western Digital logo right here. This goes right here. This goes, and we got to make sure that we line it up properly. There. Now, make note of the text and that logo, because that is really important. Now what we also need to do before we put the housing back on is we need to take our little light strip plastic thing here and get him back in the hole, like so. That way the on indicator will light up. I had to fix the little rubber thing there for a second. There. Now, when it turns on, you'll be able to see the light, which is located about right in here. Yeah, right there. Now, we slip the case back onto our device. And it should just slip right back on without any issue. Now, as you can tell, compared to the old drive, it's significantly larger, has more weight. But it shouldn't affect it detrimentally. Additionally, you can just take your screw, stick it in one of the extra holes. And that's all there is to it. One miniature home server without spending a fortune. Like, comment, subscribe, and thanks for watching.